Okay, so I saw this on Twitter and they said Innervisions or Songs in the Key of Life. Which one of these albums by Stevie Wonder do you listen to more? Here's the track list for both albums, just in case you wanted to refresh your memory on which songs were on each album and kind of help you come to a decision there. Well, to answer the question at hand, I listen to Innervisions more. It's just a more digestible album because it is shorter. Songs in the Key of Life, amazing album. But for me, it's one of those albums where it's like I can't bear to cherry pick songs off of the album. I had to listen to the entire thing every time. It's a long album. So Innervisions, it definitely gets more plays for me for that reason. And I kind of wanted to turn this into my series where I do album battles, putting albums against each other, and which one do you guys think is better? For myself, I'm going to say Songs in the Key of Life is the better album. I just think there's a lot of classics, and some underrated stuff like Black Man. I also really enjoyed Summer Soft. That's one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs. Ordinary Pain, incredible cut. And then when that woman comes in, and just that dynamic was super cool. I Wish is an amazing song. Obviously, As is one of Stevie Wonder's best songs, one of the best songs of all time. Just incredible what he was able to do just musically, and the vocals there is insane. Love's in Need of Love Today is certainly a favorite. Have a Talk with God is amazing. Village Ghetto Land, incredible as well. And many more. I mean, this album just is incredible to listen to. I think there's just a lot of career highlights. I mean, people work their entire career to get as many good songs as this, and he has them all on one album. And that's why he's one of the best to ever do it. I mean, Pastime Paradise is a great song as well. Isn't She Lovely is on that album. I mean, the material speaks for itself, right? But, the case for Innervisions, because I also love this album as well, some of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs on here. Don't You Worry About a Thing is probably my favorite Stevie Wonder song of all time. I love the groove to it. I think it's kind of a Spanish song, at least in terms of the chords and stuff like that. Hopefully I'm getting that right, but it's just impeccable, incredible vocals on there. It just makes me feel so good every single time I'm listening to that. It's like an instant dopamine hit. And then, of course, Golden Lady. I said this before, but he struck gold with that chord progression. Just incredible as well. I really enjoy his vocal prowess on this album as well. And he's just putting on a show, especially in stuff like Higher Ground, which is one I always knew. And then when I found out it was by him, everything clicked. I like that one. You Just Children of America is certainly a favorite for me. I love the diss towards Nixon on He's Mr. Know-It-All. I appreciate what he did on Living for the City and talking about race. And it's very important to do because a lot of people now, they like to act like race doesn't matter anymore. And that's not true. There's a lot of things systemically that are holding Black people back and just people of color back. And I think that we can't just look away and pretend that it doesn't matter when it still affects us to this day, when opportunities are still taken from us and just the devastating effects. And, we see movements like Black Lives Matter and just things that happen. I just respect him for doing it because I think a lot of people wouldn't do it well. And especially in that time, I just have a lot of respect for that moment. And so, yeah, both albums are incredible in their own ways. Both have amazing vocal showcases. I think that Songs in the Key of Life, I think that it's just a stronger album. I think that the songs are stronger overall, and, that's where it kind of leaves me. But I want to know, which one do you listen to more, and which album do you think is better? And let's continue that conversation.